And when I feel like I've gone too heavy on some of the makeup colors, I go back to that translucent face powder with the wide brush, tap it off, and we're going to go over the whole eye socket again. This makes great correction, girls. So you never have to worry. If I've overdone it with the paint or the color, I'm going back over where we actually literally went too heavy, and we're just going to correct it with a little bit of translucent face powder. So there's hope. There is hope. You know, there's proof that I've been doing makeup for how many years? 40 years, and I could still make a mistake. So if the mistake is made, the greatest thing is translucent face powder. Now, if I were using frosted colors, I'd have to start all over again. So this is what's good about matte finished colors, girls. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow so far. So she looks natural. She doesn't look like she's going out for the evening. This is her daytime professional look. We're not done yet. We still have to, and that's why also I keep the translucent face powder on this wide brush forever, because I can go underneath here and do this and correct. And get anything that needs, any shine or foundation that's stuck in any of the lines or whatever, and I can literally go into here with it, and into the ear where they're saying, oh, there's a shine, makeup, there's a little bit of shine here. I can go into that ear and not carrying that big brush around. So there you go. That's all the good little secrets that you can use, as long as you only use light colors on this wide brush. Okay, really good. What we're going to do is we're literally going to do the eyeliner. Okay, and eyeliner, I'm going to tell her chocolate brown, because look at her eyes. For you, I would say maybe a brown, black. Chocolatey brown would be good for you too. No black. God didn't give you no black. He gave her no black either. Okay, really, you and I are the only ones in here who could really wear, or you could too, because you have the dark eyes, but you are also a chestnut winter because you have lighter hair than you do eyes. So you don't want to overkill with the black. I can wear black eyeliner, but I still wear soft black, charcoal, that type of thing. So it's not that black, okay, because you don't want to look like a raccoon. So what we're going to do is, if you just shut your eye, and I'm going to go literally little tiny hairline strokes as close to that eyelash as possible, and I start in the middle of the eye, and I go to the outer corner of the eye first, thicker. Once I get that under control, I'm going to go back and thin up my line to the middle. So I'm going to do thinner in the inner corner, eyelash beginning, and then go back to all the way to eyelash end. Now look at the difference between that eye and that eye. Isn't that amazing? Just that little bit, okay? We're going to do the same thing on the other eye. So it opens up the eye. Okay, so we shoot for the center of the eye, little tiny hairline strokes as close to that lash as possible, thickening onto the way out. No wings, bat wings up, just to the end, eyelash end. And go back to the beginning of that eyelash, so eyelash beginning to eyelash end. As close to that natural line as possible. And open up the eye so you can see. Now if I need to, and it's easier for you to do on yourself, is to make sure that I have it like even and all that good stuff. But I don't want to put color around in here, and I don't want to put color inside here, because it closes up the eye. We want to open the eye up. Okay, now once I do that, I'm literally going to take the same kind of color and go over it in powder so it holds it on all day, especially since you're under lights on camera. So again, I'm going over with a little, edged brush. So it's holding on the eyeliner on the eye. That's the top of the eye. Okay, now for underneath, I don't even like to make a solid line. All I do is simply go through and scrub through the eyelashes to make the eyelashes on the bottom appear to be thicker. Okay, so you can see the difference between this eye and this eye with the bottom lash. And I'm going to go ahead and scrub in between the eyelashes. I know this is the hardest part. I'm sorry. It's easier for you to do for yourself than to have somebody coming at you doing this, but you're doing really good. Amanda, you're good. Okay, so scrubbing in between the eyelashes, and then go ahead and look in the mirror and see what that does to open up the eye. Beautiful, right? Now let's do the eyebrow. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to go with that wedged thin brush, and we're going to go right back over what we did, working off the back of the hand so we don't get any dust on the eye. And we're just going to touch over it and drag it along where we did all the eyeliner with the pencil, so it's not harsh on her. And sometimes whatever's left on that brush, again, I could very simply, go through the eyebrows to fill in, because the eyebrows are probably one of the most important things on the face. They frame the eye. And if you don't have a good eyebrow that looks complete with your makeup, you look like your eyes are floating in the middle of your head. So this is the frame of her eye. That does help, but here's my best bet. I'm going to go ahead and take an eyebrow brush, which dark blonde color, which everybody in here, including myself, you can wear dark blonde color. You could even use blonde. You can buy them very inexpensively too. Okay, you can go to Walmart and buy 3 in a pack for, $2 or $3. 2 in a pack for $3 is what it is. Okay, what we're going to do is, here's my hairs. And we're going to fill in from the back in, from behind, brushing up underneath the hairs. And then she needs to add a little bit of tiny hairline strokes to lengthen her eyebrow a little bit, because your eyebrow should go, if you take an eyebrow pencil and do this, your eyebrow should end about right here. So not as to look fake, I'm going to take that blonde color and do little tiny hairline strokes to get her lengthened a little bit. And then I'm going to literally take an eyebrow brush and brush it backwards, mess it up, brush it all the way forward, and that's a natural eyebrow. Look how well it frames her eye now. It literally goes all the way to the end here, so it elongates. She says to me, my eyes are little. Well, they're not going to be little when we're done. They're going to open up really big. So this one's a little bit short. This one's the correct length. And you could even go in and just add a little, double check. Bring it down to there. And take a look. Wow. Big difference, isn't it? So I'm literally going to go over her eyebrow. I'm going to make sure that it's not killer lots of product. So I'm going to, again, safely work off the back of my hand. Don't let anything fool you here. And we're going to brush over the eyebrow to get a little bit of that wax on there. And I'm still going to even brush again with another brush. So the difference of that eyebrow to the other eyebrow. This one is finished, and that wax will hold it all day. I don't recommend, people will say to me, should I put wax? My eyebrows go in all different directions. I know mine always do too, and I'm always, brushing them. Not to put wax on the eyebrows at night, because it does clog the pores. So really make sure you wash your face off at night and scrub around and get it off your eyebrows. During the day, wax is fine. You only have that on maybe 10, 12 hours, if that. When you get home, wash your face off. Don't go to sleep with makeup on. That's the worst. Your skin's growing at night. But you don't want wax on the eyebrows at night, because it does have a tendency to clog the pores, and then the hairs will get thinner and thinner. We don't want that. We want to keep the hairs nice and thick. Okay, so backwards in the hairs. And then little tiny hairline strokes to finish off the length of that eyebrow. Mess it up, brush it back into place. And I'm going to go with a little bit of that wax over top. And then again with another brush, because I don't want it to be clumpy looking. And then there's her eyebrows and her eye. Now we're going to go for mascara. And mascara, again, I'm going to put brown black on her, because there's no reason for her to wear black, black, black. I don't want her to look like it's too much. For evening, yes. Don't throw away your black mascara. That's not what I mean. Use a soft black or a charcoaly black or brown black for film when they're up close, and you could tip with black on the outer portions. But to make your eyebrows or eyelashes really thick with black mascara, you don't need more than 1 or 2 coats for film. And if you're going out for dinner, You definitely can wear 3 coats, and if you go out for the evening for cocktails, you can wear 3 or 4 coats. And if you're walking on a stage or a runway, go ahead and put false eyelashes on. That's fun too. But for film, when we're up close and it's high def and you're playing a mom, okay, moms don't wear false eyelashes during the day or going to the bank, right? So no need for it. Brown, black mascara, 1 or 2 coats, good.